Today we set off early and say goodbye to Kamgab. This was a lekker little spot. But today is going to be a very big day as we are heading to the Richtersveld, a place that doesn't need an introduction. Yesterday, this valley was bone dry and cooking hot. And today, it's cold and wet. That is pretty crazy to think. We enjoyed the different conditions with the driving. And after that cool little morning coffee spot, we headed off again and counted down the kilometers. Welcome to day 6. We have just left the camp of Kamgab and we are heading to the Richtersveld of the Tierkloof Campsite, which I am very keen for. This campsite I've been wanting to go to for a long time. Yeah, we're at the infamous quiver tree. It's a great shot. Yeah, we're enjoying the cloudy, cool weather in the desert. It's quite fun.
Vlak van daarmee, dat lukt gewoon niet.
Really? We are now taking the infamous and very scary road to Hull, which is basically a parallel road to the road of going to the camp of Kamgab. So yeah, cars are in low range and we seeing how far we can go. We do know this road is notorious for leaving cars stranded and broken out here, so we are playing it safe. We also don't have the luxury of time, so we're kind of testing the waters. Done the first section, easy enough, but now we're going to take the drone and the binocs and seeing if we can complete it. It's about 11.2 k's from where we are now, so it should be pretty quick and easy, but yeah, hopefully it's as fun as we're hoping it to be.
High pressure for this.
The track had been somewhat freshened over thanks to the rain, and as we were driving down we were following tracks and we were a bit confused, and next thing we saw this, all 2x4 Hilux that had made it down all this way, and it was the local sheep farmers, from what we could tell, who were just gathering their cattle, but it was quite amusing. So this is me trekking up Richtervelds, and our keen adventurous souls are very eager to do it. But it's about 12 o'clock now and I've just walked quite a lot of it, and it's very slow going. It is very technical, definitely risks of damage and punctures and whatnot, but I think with our skill level it's fine. But then the other aspect is, yeah, it's about 12 o'clock now and we still got quite a big drive to get to Tierkloof, so yeah, save it for the next trip. For some context, that is perfectly level, the camera. It just shows you a bit of the gradient. I'm sure it doesn't capture it completely, but it's steep. We carried on and somehow Granty and myself got split up and we took two different routes to get to our next sort of checkpoint. It was quite fascinating because you can see the different routes had completely different views and perspectives on the landscape, so it was very interesting to see. We have made it to the Richtersveld. It's been quite an interesting journey in the span of about 20 k's. Yeah, going from what's left of the Namakwaland soft open plains and sand to now a little bit of highway driving to Volksdrift, and then a bit of gravel driving next to the farms of Volstrup. Now, a rocky, bumpy road in the first leg of the Richtersveld. Seems to be about halfway there now, properly, according to the map, so it's still got another couple of hours ahead of us. Job, gonna tackle it, enjoy the much more desolate and remote Richtersveld. That was a moving sight, seeing thousands of rock piles like that. And the tradition goes is that when you pass through here, you make your own, which of course we did, but it just shows you how many people have gone through this road. It was remarkable. From there, we headed to Fontaine, and it was a good sign because we were getting closer to our night's camp. We then split off the main track and took this cool little, let's say, shortcut 4x4 trail that would have led us into the valley of where we were camping tonight. And even though it was very slow going, it was a very, very cool road.
So Thomas, what's your desert experience like, huh?
I think I've been scammed out of what I bargained for. It's supposed to be hot, dry, and waterless, but it seems to be the opposite. So yeah.
I think you got the wrong memo, huh?
So we thought we would try our luck at Bakrans, thinking it was alone and desolate as this place is, but it's actually quite full. So we just took a very eventful drive towards Bakrans over this beautiful mountain pass and trail. Very technical, very slow, very bumpy, but absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, our gamble didn't pay off, so now we are legging it to Tierkoek, our designated camp spot, and then we'll come back here tomorrow.
Go.
Well, that final push was definitely worth it. We've arrived at the very dramatic Tierkoek. And I never thought I'd see this place so gloomy, airy and cold and wet as we have. I mean, you can see the sky is a different color. It was difficult, long day. Again, left at like 8 a.m. and it's now 7, so nearly a full 12-hour day of driving. Again, but worth it. Stoke is still good.
That's why we do it.
Yeah, makes for a great memory and stories to tell in the future. Thank you so much for watching. This will end episode 5. You must check out our previous episodes and see how we got to this point. They're quite entertaining. And next episode, we're going to be exploring the Richtersveld some more.